Hello everyone, this is my introduction video to EDL 850. My name is Mark Blakely and this is my 7th course in my Master's in Instructional Technology program. It's hard to believe I'm already halfway through the program. It feels just like yesterday I had just started. So a little bit about me. My wife Jessica and I are coming up on 9 years of marriage. We have 3 beautiful children. Addison is my oldest. She's 7 years old. We'll be in 1st grade in the fall. My middle son, his name is Beckett. He's 3 years old, and he's super excited about starting preschool in the fall. And then my youngest son, Knox, just turned 1 a few weeks ago. He's nonstop, and he's into everything, so he keeps my wife and I on our toes, but it's a lot of fun. I'm a 4th grade teacher at Lena Winslow Elementary School in a small town in Northwest Illinois. I just finished up my 11th year of teaching. I spent the first 3 years teaching 2nd grade, and I've taught 4th grade the past 8 years. I teach at the same school that I graduated from, so I have a lot of pride in my district. It's been very fun to teach with some of the teachers that were teaching when I was in school, although a lot of them have since retired since I started teaching, but it was fun while it did last. One of my passions other than teaching is coaching basketball. I'm the head JV basketball coach at our high school. I stay pretty busy all year round with basketball, so it can be pretty challenging to balance coaching and finishing my master's work and doing everything else that I do on the side, but I make do. Right now we're currently getting ready for our summer workouts. We've got summer league basketball going on, so I stay pretty busy with that, but I'm excited about the summer and this season because I think I'm going to have a pretty good basketball team, so that always makes it a little bit more fun. Outside of my school duties, I stay busy as a volunteer fireman. I've been on the department in my community for the past 11 years. Though it has its moments, it's a very rewarding commitment. I've also started a concrete countertop business with a friend of mine on the side. We started that last summer, and we're starting to pick up on that now. So that's another thing that I have to make time for this summer. Reflecting on my administrator's knowledge of school law, I feel that my building principal was pretty knowledgeable when it came to student rights and explaining students and parent rights during IEP meetings. Both my principal and my superintendent follow through on the language that's stated in our teacher contracts. Actually, just recently, we had a principal in another building who kind of was outside of his staff expectations and on how long they needed to be there, which is clearly defined in our contract. So the superintendent did intervene with that. He did step in and he corrected the issue. Although I don't have many interactions with my school administration regarding state and federal school law, I do feel that they have a good understanding of those laws. Whenever a legal matter has risen in the past, I do know that they speak with our school lawyer frequently to make sure that their judgment calls are within the parameters of the law. So they do a good job with that. We also have several staff meetings throughout the year in which an administrator would talk about an event at our school or something that's happened around the nation that relates to choices we make at school that might have legal ramifications too. So they do kind of keep us up to date with things too. When I critique myself on the knowledge of school law, I feel that I'm quite limited on what I know beyond just the basic rights of what we're entitled to. I understand I'm an advocate for all students and their learning. I know I need to pay special attention to those students who have learning adaptations outlined in their IEPs. I know that we're mandated reporters for any type of abuse, whether that's physical, emotional, any kind of neglect. We're required to complete trainings at the beginning of the year and throughout the year on just various topics that relate to any kind of school policy or laws that kind of govern schools. I know that we are required to keep a high level of confidentiality of our students because of just all the access we have to their personal information. I know that there are rules that we have to follow when we collect that information or when we release it or destroy it. So I know that there are things that we have to kind of keep in mind when we have that personal information as well. I also understand that I am liable for whatever happens in my classroom, although I know a lot of the liability issues come from negligence, meaning supervision is key in the classroom. I can't just leave the classroom unsupervised. I do feel that I am somewhat rehearsed in our board policies. I review the board minutes every month, pay attention to any changes that take place with those policies. Our school website provides links to our policies, so it makes it easy to have access and to review them. And because I live in a small community, I know our superintendent and most of our board members personally, so it's very easy for me to just go and ask about any policy as well. When it comes to implementing a plan to help me improve my knowledge of school law and board policy, this course is most likely going to be the foundation of that plan. I'm sure I'll be introduced to things that I've never heard of or even thought about regarding school law. So I know that this class is going to be a major stepping stone in helping me understand school law. I need to make sure that I ask questions in the class and from my administration whenever I'm unsure about particular legal requirements. I also plan to get more involved with groups that discuss legal matters. I'd like to become more active in our teacher union. I am going to participate in our next negotiations committee, so I'll be involved with that. And then I just kind of plan on attending more board members, board meetings. I'm just kind of getting involved and listening to what they say at their meetings, and hopefully that will kind of introduce me a little bit to more of the legal matters that they talk about at those meetings. And because the laws are always changing, I need to plan on staying up to date with any future changes regarding school law. I know, like I said earlier, our administrators are good at passing those along. Our ISBE website updates us with laws that we need to be aware of too. So there you have it. That's a bit about me. I look forward to participating with all of you over the next month. Thanks for watching and good luck.